Smiley Morning Show, Indianapolis, Indiana. Guess who's just dropped by our studio?
Who?
Charlie Murphy is here.
Yeah.
Charlie Murphy. Charlie Murphy.
All right.
Charlie Murphy and Freeze Love is here as well.
Yes, sir.
What's up, guys?
Oh, man, it's bright and early. We're watching the news with you. Watching people crash into utility poles in the middle of nowhere.
I know what's going on here. This is not. We got a big flat screen TV in here, so these guys walk in and they're watching our local news. I think it's Channel 13 right here, and it's like
They must have been drinking when I was drinking. Then they got at the wheel after that.
What was the story? Was that a local story?
It was a local story. Somebody crashed into a utility pole.
A plane, right?
No,
a
it was
car.
a car.
Plane.
No, it was a car, but literally, they do an aerial shot, and it's all cornfield, and there's like one utility pole. Like,
What
this
are the
guy had to
chances?
try.
And it was
to
corn.
wreck-
It was corn stalks in the car. Like I've never seen that visual.
I think drunks must be attracted to utility poles. Like, they just see one while they're driving. They're just like, I gotta go for it.
The poles are actually magnetic.
Yeah.
So welcome to our city.
Hey, thanks for having me, man.
No, thanks for getting up early. We appreciate
I
that.
When we flew in yesterday, and I looked out the plane. I seen where they hold the Indy 500.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
Not only was it cool, it was just I can remember that race from going all the way back to when we first started watching television. So
Is that right?
I was like, that's the actual stadium.
It's right there. It's the same stuff too. It's the same bleachers or whatever that This.
Oh, yeah, they haven't cleaned it since then.
I don't think they have. I mean, we do a few races. So we do
Just
the
to see
Indianapolis
that in person.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Did you ever go to the race, or you just saw it on
I've been
TV?
to the race, but I'm very well aware of the Indy 500 is like the most famous race of all car races. So yeah.
What did they say? It's like the biggest
the
spectacle
greatest spectacle in racing.
in racing.
The planet,
It's
in
like,
the world.
There's like 500,000 people that go to that. I mean, at one place.
Yeah.
That's a big event.
Like just on the way over here, I was like, so where is Al Unser's house?
We'd like
She
to
was
know,
like,
too.
what did you say? I said, Al Unser. Where's his house? And she said, I don't think he lives here. Does he live here?
He probably does.
A lot of
I
them
see
have
him all the time.
houses here. A lot of the racers have houses here, but not all of them live here the whole time.
Okay.
So you guys
The
got
house with the doors that are twice as wide.
You guys will be at Crackers Comedy Club in Broad Ripple tonight.
Crackers
in Broad
Comedy
Ripple.
Club. Yeah, we was there last night, man.
Had a
Great
great
crowd,
one.
great opening night, man. It was awesome.
Last night was good.
Awesome.
Better than good.
Really, I mean,
It was awesome.
and better than good. That's pretty good.
It's awesome.
Especially for
I
a
called you
Wednesday
out on
night.
this. Tell me why it was so good.
But the design of the room, number one,
Yeah.
is a real very intimate.
Yeah.
Everybody's right up on you, and that always makes the show better.
Yeah.
And it was packed, too.
It was,
It was packed, and they were reacting to you. They weren't just staring
They
at
came
you.
to the show to have a good time. you
Yeah.
know. Well, everywhere we've gone, we haven't had people sit there and stare at it. It was one. You know what? At the Vancouver, what was the name of it? The
Kush Cup.
The Kush Cup.
The Kush Cup?
Yeah, a lot
Okay.
of people staring because they was smoked out.
Well,
They
too
was
hot.
stuck.
You got to get to
was
the
stuck
right
there,
place. Yeah, they went too far.
That was the first time playing in front of a weed crowd. Usually it's an alcohol crowd.
Yeah.
It was a weed crowd.
Why do you think that is
Stuck.
out there at? It's
Well,
the
they had
Kush
it
Club.
was the Kush Cup.
Yeah.
It was people walking around literally with garbage bags full of weed.
Yeah.
in the
Oh,
street.
my God.
I was like,
Kush Cup.
The best thing.
legal?
It's a whole weed event.
the whole garbage bag. Multiple people.
It's legal there.
Yeah.
Might as
You
well
know,
be.
They're harder
I mean-
on cigarette smokers than they are marijuana.
Is it
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Get that tobacco out of here.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So was the crowd as lively? Or was everybody just
Crowd
kind of
was
laid
lively,
back?
but they.
It was an inside lively.
I feel like
Right.
that's something you say when it didn't go well.
No, it went super well. It went super duper well.
Super duper well. It was the show went great. It's just that the energy is different.
Yeah,
Everyone's
everybody's
just
chill.
vegged out. Like,
right.
You got to
Yeah.
almost get on their same level, like get out some extra weed.
Oh, we were on the same level. Trust me.
Okay. all right. So then everything was fine.
everything is terrific.
These guys are going to be at Crackers Comedy Club in Broad Ripple. It is intimate. It's very nice, a nice club in Broad Ripple. And what a cool opportunity to see Charlie Murphy.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's my
it's-
first time playing that club, and it's a really nice. Like I said last night, if there's any indication of the whole weekend, it's going to be a great weekend.
Just look out for
I mean, it was off the hook.
do a lot of shows. These guys are on the grind. They're working their asses off. It's early. They're here, folks. Let's give
right.
it up. Give it
right,
up.
indeed.
Thank you.
You guys are here too, man.
Impressive.
You guys are here
Yeah.
too.
Right.
Everyone listening is there too.
We're all sharing the same pain, man.
That's right. Show tonight, 8:30 at Crackers Comedy Club in Broad Ripple. Go out and check out the show. Any good stories from the road? What's going down? What's been happening?
Good stories from the road.
What's been happening?
You know, the way we do it is kind of anti-story because we don't really hang out after the show. Where stories would take
too?
place. Yeah, we don't really go.
Are you single, gentlemen?
I'm married. He's single.
Yeah.
But
So do you get some?
nah, that. Let me tell you something. It's been 11 years, so that kind of got going to the club after the show and chasing chicks and all that.
Yeah.
That played out, man. It's like, I want.
You're tired of it?
See, I told you this.
saying-
We were
saying-
just talking about this yesterday because it's like who has just got hooked? Oh, Adam Levine from Maroon
That's
5.
right.
He just got engaged. It's like, man, he's young. He should go out. Do
I said
this.
if I were
Plays
Adam
out. After a
Levine,
while, you be like,
yeah.
why am I talking to all
Eventually.
these different people?
Eventually,
And all
I
these
guess.
different
Yeah.
people are calling me and texting me. And it's just, let's make it simple again.
Yeah, but when you're Charlie Murphy, do you really have to chase chicks, or do the chicks just
It's
come
not-
to you?
Yeah, they'll come to you. But what I'm saying is that you don't want to have to deal with 10 different personalities texting you and
Yeah.
from all over the country. When are you coming back and all that? So we do the show. That's what we came here to do. We come to perform. We don't come to chase chicks. We don't come to party. We come to give somebody else a party.
I like that. Yeah.
That's
the
high
reason why
professionalism.
He
you
is
never
Charlie
heard of
Murphy.
you never heard of us having no type of run-ins nowhere because we don't be there to have a run-in.
Yeah.
You
do
when
your
you do the
shows.
extra stuff, that's when the extra stuff happens.
Yeah. Do your shows. Back to your hotel room.
Go back to
get
the
ready for
room.
your next-
Get ready for the next one, man.
Yeah, man. I tell you what, that's serious stuff. Good for you.
Yeah.
You're a pro. And
Get ready for the next one. That's
We
how you
don't
stay
have-
out here.
I mean, honestly, we really don't have time with our schedule because we move, we do. And it's about boom, 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 boom. Go to the airport, get on the plane, fly there, boom, boom,
Clockwork.
boom, boom. It's clockwork.
Go home, boom, 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 and then it's time to get back on the plane.
So the worst thing we were talking off the air about is the airline flights. Seem to be the
Well,
worst.
that's the big hole in the game. Is the part where you're totally not in control is when you go to the airline.
You get stuck in delays and
You're
things
stuck.
like that.
That happens on a regular. Stuck or your luggage. Like just recently, we went to Vancouver, and immigration confiscated all my bags.
Why is that?
Who knows why they do what they do, man? They just did it. And they
Just
didn't
took
give
all-
my bags back till I was leaving the next day. So you know what that meant, right?
Do you think it was racial profiling?
That's
Canada's
just
a
something
very-
that happened. I've had my bags confiscated before. But what I'm saying, when they do confiscate your bag, they don't tell you it's them. You think your bag is lost.
Oh, is that right?
Oh.
Yeah.
That's what they tell you. Oh, well, you know what? It arrived here, but we don't know where it is.
Right. So now you like, well, I have a show to do in 2 hours. Guess you'll be performing in what you're wearing. Oh, okay.
You're gonna go make
Would
it.
you like a toiletry bag, sir? Would I like a toiletry bag? H, no. I'll buy my own. You guys suck, man. How could you do this to me? But
Yeah.
it happens. It's the airline industry. It's part of it.
Yeah. How was Artie Lang? I'm a big fan of Stern.
Artie
You did
Lang
a
is-
show
Artie
a few
Lang
months
is
ago.
my dude, man.
I was thinking you went into that beautiful studio and then he's going to come
Off
into our
the
little
hook.
studio.
Off the hook. They spent a lot of money on that.
Yeah, I guess so. It's where he's dropping his cash. I bet you was that the nicest radio studio you've ever been in?
Howard Stern is
Howard
the
Stern?
nicest one. And Bubba the Love Sponge is the nicest.
Bubba the Love Sponge. You used
Oh
to
yeah, I
Nice
used to
intern
work
as
for
well, yeah.
Bubba the Love Sponge.
Very nice.
Down in Florida.
Yeah,
Yeah.
down in Tampa. Yeah.
And you guys you live in Jersey? Is that where you live?
Yeah, I live in Jersey. Yeah.
Charlie Murphy lives in Jersey. What part?
Jersey.
What part of Jersey?
Inglewood.
You
I'm
used-
not from Jersey, but I lived there because I grew up in the 5 boroughs, and when you go to Jersey, you notice that you have a tree on your block. A tree on your block that makes more sense. I was like, wow, we didn't have any trees where I grew up.
I know, right?
A little bit of grass near the curb, but no trees. So, you think Shaq could really fit in that car? He looks bigger than the car, man.
He is bigger than the car. If he laid down next to that car,
He's bigger than the car, man.
There's a Buick commercial on right now, and
Yeah.
Shaquille
Every time I see
O'Neal-
that commercial, I'll be like, you can't fit in that car.
that's like Shaq's coffin. Like if he was laid down,
Yeah.
they opened up the top. That's how they bury Shaq. But he certainly couldn't drive it comfortably.
What do you drive?
That commercial is going to entice guys Shaq size to think they could go buy that
Yeah.
car.
Right.
I'm going down to get that car. See Shaq.
How come this one don't fit?
Can't even get in the front seat, man.
What kind of car do you drive?
Jaguar.
Jaguar.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Shaq can't fit in that either.
Where's that sitting? Back at home?
It's back at home in the driveway.
You got more than one car?
Yeah.
Of course you do. Man.
No, I just recently I got 2 cars, but I had 1 car for years, right?
Yeah.
I just recently got the Jag because I was tired of getting in my truck, and my kids had ice cream sprinkles, and you smell sour milk in the back seat. You know what I'm saying? It's like I got tired of that, so now I have a car that they can't get in.
How many kids do you have?
At home with me too. I got 2 adults.
2 adults.
Yeah.
Okay. So how many? So two. You
It's
have 2
4 altogether. Yeah.
4 altogether. What's the youngest child?
7.
7. What's that like?
Oh, that's great, man. That's my daughter. Everybody else is male.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
She's
it's
the princess.
Yeah.
Well, I have a totally different relationship with the little girls, man. They say things boys don't say to you, like "I love you."
Yeah.
Sons don't be walking, and if they did, it would be awkward if your son kept saying, "I love you, Daddy. I love you, I love you."
Could you buy me a tiny little car?
Buy me a tiny car like Shaq's. Yeah, but my daughter is she's like the light of the house, man. She's always concerned about other people's feelings and stuff like that. I never. She's the first one.
You haven't seen that with all the other guys.
Nah, man. Guys, we don't do that.
Yeah.
Now, Christmas time, do you take all your kids down to decorate the one tree?
Yeah,
neighborhood?
It's mainly like my daughter's the one that's getting into. Is really into that tree decorating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You love your daughter a lot, I can tell.
I love all my kids
yeah,
a lot.
yeah.
But she's
awesome.
She gives a whole different energy.
Yeah.
I always say if it wasn't for women, let's say it was all male planet, right?
Okay,
This is
all
what
right.
would take
Okay,
place.
okay.
It would be real stink. It'd be one color, gray. Okay, and everybody would just spend their days fighting all day long. That's what the world would be like.
Yeah.
Man. Women bring they put color in the world.
Yeah.
Man. They put good smells in the world.
Yeah,
okay?
I like
Or
this.
we
men-
get rid of your bad smells.
Bad smells. Men wouldn't care about funk if women weren't around.
That's true. I've smelled some pretty bad women, though.
Why are you pointing at me?
We have Charlie Murphy in the studio. Here's a fan calling in. Nathan, say hello to Charlie.
Charlie, how are you?
What's up, Nathan?
Not a whole lot. I got a question for you. I saw you randomly out in Bettendorf, Iowa, about 8 years ago.
I'm from
Bittendorf,
Iowa.
Iowa.
I'm an Iowan.
Okay.
Nice.
I saw
Iowa.
you there with Bill Burr, and I thought you were hilarious. I was curious where your favorite venue is to perform.
My favorite venue?
Yep.
It's probably Caroline's on Broadway because I go home after I do the show.
You can just make it
That's
back
in
home.
New York. Yeah, I just drive in and the show's over, drive home.
You get car service?
It's the
You
only time,
take your fancy Jag down there.
one or the other, but I'm saying that's the only time that it goes down like that. Every other time you finish doing the show,
Go
then
back
you
to a hotel.
Go back to a hotel.
What do you do in that hotel all that time?
I watched everything on all the movies. I've seen all the movies.
You've seen them all?
I just go in there. I read books and think about the next joke, man.
Yeah, trying to come up with some new material.
New material, exactly.
Nathan, thanks for the call. Any other questions?
That's perfect.
That's
I
it,
just want to tell him I was a big fan. He's hilarious if you ever see him in stand-up, so go check him out.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks for the shout, Nick.
Very
No
much. Tonight at Crackers Comedy Club, 8:30 tonight, and then tomorrow 8 and 10:30 shows, and then also on Saturday night 8 and 10:30 shows. The book, The Making of a Stand-Up Guy, DVD is I Will Not Apologize. Anything else to promote? Working on some new
That's
stuff?
about it.
That's it.
I mean, that's about it, man.
There's a couple of movies in there. The Lotto Ticket, or what is there?
Those are old movies.
Yeah,
Lotto
I know.
Ticket and-
2011.
Yeah, I'm trying to get some new ones.
Black Jesus.
That was
What was that?
Black Jesus.
Black Jesus. Yeah, that's a series that's getting ready to start. We started doing on Adult Swim with Aaron McGruder, who produced the Boondocks. Anybody that's a Boondocks fan, they know Aaron's sense of humor.
I like that. The Black Jesus. We got to see that.
Black Jesus is hilarious, man.
Thank you guys so much for getting up early.
No doubt.
I
No
appreciate
doubt.
it.
Thanks for having
Go
us,
see
man.
him at Crackers
Thanks for
Comedy
having
Club.
us.
Freeze Love right over there.
Yes, indeed.
Charlie Murphy, thank you.
Early in the morning.
Getting up early.
Don't
Thank you,
drink
guys.
coffee.
Smiley Morning Show, 99.5.